What's going on, NBA 2K14 fans and Rashidi Maniacs? This is Rashidi, your real 2K insider, and I'm going to be showing you the Platinum Dr. J. At least I don't have him yet, but I played against an opponent who does have him. So these are the ratings for the Platinum Dr. J, and I'm ultimately very disappointed by this because there's only one difference between the Platinum Dr. J and the regular Dr. J. And oops, I got to turn my controller back on. All right. So these are the Dr. Let me just go over the Dr. J ratings in case you weren't aware. I did post an article last month when Dr. J was re-added to the game on the real2kinsider.blogspot.com. I'll post that link in the description a little later. But these are the ratings for Dr. J. He's got a very weak jump shot, as did most players back then, because there wasn't a three-point line until they just added it well, they had it in the ABA where Dr. J played, and then the NBA instituted it in 1979, and players weren't too good at it until really very recently, the last 10 or 15 years when the three-point shot took off. But back then, players shot like 20% from three-point range. Dr. J was one of those, so he only has a 63-point rating. So you can't really use him as you would a prototypical small forward. He's kind of very similar to Dominique Wilkins regarding many of his ratings. He's maxed out for the most part, close to the basket, 99 inside shot. Actually, that might be different. Let me just check. Nope, that's what he has regularly, 99 inside, which is what LeBron has, 99 layup, 99 dunk. So his finishing ability is very LeBron-esque, but unlike LeBron, he's not going to be able to pull up for a jump shot, which is what makes LeBron so dangerous, because you can't just give him that jump shot. You have to play on him, and that's how he's able to drive around you. With Dr. J, you can play back and protect the rim a little bit. So he does have a 70 pass rating, also LeBron-esque. Very good ball handling rating. Again, also LeBron-esque. Blocks and steals, just like LeBron. He can rebound very well. He's got that 91 speed. 95 stamina, he can go all night. So here's the main difference between regular Dr. J and Platinum Dr. J. His defensive awareness and offensive awareness are 2 points higher than regular. That's it. That's the only difference between a Platinum Dr. J and your regular Dr. J. So the Platinum Dr. J is being given out as a prize for completing the Dr. J. The Doctor is in tournament that's being offered in MyTeam. It's available until January 15th. And that's very disappointing. That's like not really much of a bonus at all. He plays exactly the same, just he has these 2 extra points in awareness that don't really do much of anything for the most part. So it's really just a cosmetic change to let people know that, oh yeah, I got Dr. J from beating the tournament. It's not like he's actually any better of a player. So I personally found that very disappointing, and I was especially disappointed by, as we take a look at, these are his athletic ratings. Strength, high like LeBron, 99 vert, good quickness, hustle, hands, on-ball defense, 80 standing dunk, which is very high for a non-big man. So he's very Dominique and LeBron-esque, but the one thing that separates him from all of them, which is potentially like a player killer, is this shoot-off dribble of 35. I don't know how the hell this made it through the process of doing the ratings, but that is absurdly low for a small forward. It would be the low. First of all, this is the lowest rating for a small forward in the entire game, period. And it's low for power forwards and even centers. Like, you have a couple centers with 25 shoot-off dribble, but for the most part, everybody has got like a higher shoot-off dribble rating than this. Even guys like Bismack Biyombo most likely probably has a higher shoot-off dribble rating. You know, and with the shoot-off dribble rating this low, it's going to be it hurts. Again, going back to these shooting ratings that aren't that great, he's not going to be able to do too much off the dribble unless he's getting to the rim. and that really hurts Dr. J as a player. I've been comparing him to LeBron this whole time, but the big difference between LeBron and Dr. J, I would say, is about 60 points, or no, 50 points of shoot-off dribble rating. So I haven't gotten the chance to use him yet to see how much of a problem it is. I mean, I did use him actually in an offline game earlier, whenever they re-added him to the game, and it did definitely affect his jump shot. Like I took some off the dribble jump shots with him that were open, and they were like a C to C plus or B minus quality. So they weren't high quality shots because this shoot off dribble rating is very low. And my opponent, I guess, he brought him off the bench, only played him 6 minutes, and he went 0 for 3 with him. So didn't really get a good look at what he was really capable of in that game. As my opponent, for whatever reason, decided to go with. He had Rudy Gay at shooting guard, Penny at point guard, Robert Parrish at power forward, David Robinson at center, and James Worthy as small forward. I don't know why he went with James Worthy over Dr. J. When you see that really James Worthy is a poor man's Dr. J. But he did, and James Worthy didn't exactly have too much success that game either. And I would have been interested to see more Dr. J. I would have liked maybe if my opponent could hit a shot, then I could replay it on the game track. Let me see if I can find him on the court somewhere. Pretty sure it was, let's say, the third quarter. Is he on the court? Nope. Second quarter. Second quarter. Let's try that. Because I think he just rocked with... there he is. Yeah, he rocked with the starters for most of the game. So we get some... He plays defense for a little bit. And does a good job inbounding the ball right here. Here he is standing around on the perimeter. What an impact player, I gotta tell you. Is he in the game here for defense? He had him at the 2 guard, I think. Or that could have been the 1 because he was guarding Kyle Lowry. And is he in the game here? No. So my opponent played him very briefly and didn't really do much of anything while he was on the court. Is that him? No, he had a quick run. He was out of the game already. So yeah, I don't have anything vital to show you, but going back to that shoot-off dribble rating of 35, this is something that in my article I brought to 2K's attention, and they actually went out and fixed it. But as I speculated, the default copy of Dr. J is what makes it into the MyTeam. So even though 2K fixed that shoot-off dribble rating, it did not make it into the MyTeam version. Where is it? Well, let's just download today's roster. Which is 12/21. And that's Dr. J. He's a 97 overall, the copy in the MyTeam is only a 96 overall, and it's because that shoot-off dribble rating is fixed. 2K realized they made a mistake and they raised it to an 81, but the version that's in MyTeam does not have that bonus, and you can see Dr. J's awareness ratings are at default a 91, so the Platinum version only boosts them by 2 points, and that's it. So kind of disappointing, but I guess the real prize to doing the tournament is that they're giving you a free legend. You don't have to go through packs forever and ever to pull Dr. J. You can just get him outright. But if he's not going to be, if that 35 shoot-off dribble rating is like a player killer, then it really becomes no prize because he may not be an upgrade over the guys that you have now because, again, he's a small forward but a very poor shooter, and we all know what how important the three-point shooting is to especially a small forward in NBA 2K14. So hope you guys like the content of this stream. I might play a little bit 2K later on, but I just wanted to bring everybody's attention the NBA, the Dr. J stuff, and how it's not as great of a prize as everybody thinks, and that if you don't get him in the tournament, it's not the end of the world. So, thanks again for watching, and keep owning. And check out the Real 2K Insider blog, and follow me on Twitter at Real2K Insider, and please subscribe. Thanks again for watching.